Hello friends, it is I, the coffee addict. Oh, I look awful. Oh my god, don't spill. So, oh, I spilled. Uh-oh. Stop. Okay, they all went on the floor, none went on my bed. Okay, they went on my bed. My helper is going to kill me alive. So, hey guys, it's San here. Today, I'm going to be talking about my first audition experience. Let me wipe the floor. My room's gonna have ants. Anyways, I look better this way, covering most of my face. Okay, so a lot of you guys wanted to hear about the experience for Jtbc'S Stage K cover challenge thing. It's basically, I think it is like a show where they choose like different people from different countries in different dance groups to participate in the variety show of K-pop cover dancing. And if you are of a Korean nationality, you're not allowed to. And they DM me on Instagram asking me if I will go to the Hong Kong one. And at first I didn't know what it was, but I searched it up and a lot of my friends are going as well. So I was like, yeah, why not? Just go and have fun. Because I am not interested in being an idol. That's why I've never auditioned before, but this time it's kind of like as a K-coverist, so I was like, why not? I swear someone's gonna say that I'm copying Emma, but I've been doing my IB mocks and I have been revising a lot but not enough, so coffee is a requirement in my life. I cannot live without it. Anyways, I have my little book in case I forget everything that I want to say. I went on January 6th, which is one of the audition dates that you can choose. There were 2 dates to choose and different time, and I chose the time period in the afternoon and they gave me a set allocated time, 2 o'clock, and then they said that it's going to take around 2 hours. On that day, because I am always late, I arrived at 3 o'clock. So to get into the second round, you have to apply to see if you can get through the first round, which is an email to their email, what am I saying? Of an application form that you have to fill in. They ask a lot of like really funny questions. Which K-pop idol do you think that you're most alike? And submitting a link of you or your dance group's video, and then I'm pretty sure that everyone got in for the first round and they all went to the second round, which is going to a place that they told us and the time. So when I arrived there, there are cameras everywhere. Before even going into the lift, I can already feel like the cameras, it's a lot. So I went up and then there are still cameras shooting me going in there, and then next to the room where all the dance groups are, there are 2 staff sitting in front of the tables, and then you just go there and you tell them your name and then they will hand you the application form and a sticky note on there, so you just have to write what kind of songs are you doing. They ask us to prepare 2 to 3 songs, so I prepared Tempo, Yes or Yes, and Siren that I think can showcase both of my boy group and girl group dancing abilities, as well as powerful, sexy, and cute concepts. So I wrote it down on the sticky note, and then if you're under 18 years old, you need to have a parent's consent form signed for them, and then they would give you like a big piece of sticker thing where you have to write your name on there, just like the Produce 101 people, and then you stick it like somewhere that everyone can see. And I went into the room and I realized most of them are my friends, like, because we dance a lot together. And then I was really nervous when I went in, but when I saw them, I became really relieved and really happy. And in that room, everyone's preparing, everyone's practicing or just chatting or like on their phone, and there's a camera in the corner that records everything, which is like a variety show. And I went in there and I chatted with my friends and I started practicing some of my dancing, and then I can feel the cameras are just constantly there, and it was a really new experience for me, and I really liked it because I realized how comfortable I am in front of cameras now because of my YouTube, that I'm really grateful for. If not, if it was me like 2 years ago, I would freak out so badly. In the middle of that, we had random play dance, and as you know, I'm pretty good at random play dance, I'm not gonna lie. So almost all of the songs I came out to dance, because I feel like it counts as a part of the audition criteria as well, because some of the judges are there to see us dance, and those questions about random play dance are asked in my audition process as well. So my number was 88 and we had to wait for our turn to go into the audition. So before going into my audition, the staff told me that I have to talk about how I feel and just anything in general, and say fighting in Chinese in the end of the video. So I basically told them that I was really nervous, but regardless, I hope that I'll do well and I hope that they'll like me and this will be a really good experience for me. And I said 加油 and that I went in there, and then there are cameras filming you walking and filming you going in and everything. And then I knocked on the door and I slowly open, and there are 8 judges sitting like this on a table in front of me. I freaked out because it's 10 people versus me being 1. But the judges greeted me with really nice smiles, and the entire atmosphere was just really, really nice. And there are also 2 cameramans, or 3, I can't really remember. One was in the middle, one was on the sides. So they started off with telling me to introduce myself. I told them that my name is San, I'm 18 years old, I've been dancing for 2 to 3 years, and I have a YouTube channel and also Instagram where I post K-pop dance covers. And they were like, and then I started with my dancing, which I sort of regret because my friends told me that I pull off siren the most. But I started off with tempo because I thought that a boy group dance would be like a boom pow like in the beginning. But unfortunately, when I got into the middle of the choreo, it got cut off because I feel like to save time and they don't want to spend too much time to watch one choreo. It was pretty sad because the good parts are all in the end. I feel like I did not get to fully showcase my abilities in boy group dancing, but it's okay. It's just all like a fun experience. And then they started interviewing me, which they asked me a lot of questions. I was very surprised. I don't really remember the questions in order, but I can tell you generally what they asked. They asked me that they see me going to Korea quite a lot, which really surprised me. I was like, how did you know? So they asked me what do I think about Korea, and I answered that I really like the culture and the food, and I really like how in Hongdae there are a lot of dance groups and buskings that everyone can enjoy together, because it's pretty hard in Hong Kong due to the lack of space, and we don't have these kinds of places that's open for dancing. We always have to like fight and squeeze in for a spot. So yeah, I really like that. And they asked me about random dance because they saw me coming out in every single song almost. And I told them how I would regularly post on Instagram, and whenever there's a song that comes out, I would learn it and I would like to show people my covers. And it's like a thing that I love doing. I love filming covers and posting them, and they were like, great. And then they asked me to do a random dance cover. I was shaking. And before they played the song, I'm so glad I did it. I specifically asked them if they want to see a freestyle dance of the song or the actual choreo of the song. And they said we would like to see a dance cover, please. I was like, okay. They started playing Icons Killing Me, a song that I did not come out during the random play dance. Ah! So I did not know how to do the choreo in the beginning. I do know the chorus, but they played every song from the beginning. And I was thinking if I should do it or not. And then I was like, oh, screw it, I'll do it. And then I started freestyling for around 20 seconds. And I realized that I cannot continue because I lack in freestyling abilities. But to be honest, I feel like with that song, I did okay. Like, it was not a thing that I would regret, but it's something that I regret that I did not learn the actual choreo. And then I told them that it was freestyling and I do not know the choreo. Is it okay if they give me something else? And then one of the female judges told the guy in Korean, Twice's Heart Shaker. And I was like, bless, I love her so much. I love Twice, so I know every single one of their choreos since debut. And then, although I was really nervous, when I heard the first, like, literally the first, like, the yeah, like, of Heart Shaker, because it goes yeah, 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 yeah. When I heard yeah, I was so nervous. My face was like this. And then when they played yeah, I was like, ah! And I was so happy that they played a song that I know and I'm pretty familiar with. And I'm also really happy that I got to show both boy group and girl group dances because they didn't look at Yes or Yes nor Siren. And this audition process took a really long time. The interviewing took so long, much longer than everyone else. They asked so many different questions in every single aspect, like who's your favorite group, what will you do if you can meet one of the idols and those stuff. So it was really nerve-wracking for me to answer, and I'm very glad that I asked them if I can answer in English because my personality is much cheerful and I have much more things to say in English. Oh, sorry, I burped. And before I left the room, they told me that there's a camera right outside and I have to say my feelings. And that's why I am so glad because I am very comfortable in speaking in front of a camera. So I said bye to them and thank you, and I came out, I opened the door and I saw that camera. There's no one else there, just the camera that keeps on recording. And I went in front of the camera, I was like seeing an old friend. I was like, hi, my name is San, and oh my god, I was so nervous, but I am so glad that how this is a really good experience, how I've learned so many things, how this is such a wonderful event, this is such a wonderful show, I can't wait to see what's more to this, and those kind of things. And I said thank you to the camera. I bowed and then I went back into the room, and that's basically the entire audition process. But what was the most memorable to me is I was really shocked at how many cameras there are. Oh my god, that must have costed a lot. And I've been looking at their cameras, seeing like what type they are, because I really want a new camera, and I feel like this video just went into a wrong direction. After I went back into the room, my friends asked me if everything's fine, if what happened, and I told them, and then they were like, oh my god, we're so happy for you. And then they did theirs too, so they told me about them. And in groups, most groups are asked to do freestyles because I think the judges know that it's impossible for an entire group to just have sudden formations for a random song. So yeah, and I took a lot of pictures. It was really fun for me because the staffs are so nice and so welcoming, and the instructions and the entire planning of the audition was so good. And I'm really glad to see a lot of my friends because it's really hard for everyone to just be there. Although I sort of regret that I went on the Sunday audition because on Monday that's when my group went and I could not be there to support them. So that was really upsetting, but I am glad that I went because it's so fun and such a memorable experience, and it's the perfect way to start 2019 because one of my bucket lists is to try a lot of new things. So yeah, hope you like this video. Give me a like, comment, or thumbs up, and subscribe, and follow me on my socials. I am a mess. I should be revising for my IB mocks. This is a paper straw, by the way. By the way, if you still have any questions that you want to know about the audition process, you can always comment down below and I'll reply you. I promise. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.